What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are here with the 2024 GLS 450 versus the 2020 GLS 450. So why does this matter? So this is going to be a comparison between the current generation GLS and the previous generation GLS. Yes, this one's a 24 and yes, that one's a 2020, but this is the last generation to this one. As you can probably already see some of the differences, but we're going to go over the interior differences, exterior differences, take a full walk around of both interior and exteriors, and we'll see what you all think about which generation is your favorite here at the end. Let's go. All right, so let's get started. So now we have them side by side. Keep in mind that this is the 24, this is going to be your 20 model. We're going to keep the pre-love sticker on the 20 just for a reference point and so that we don't get them mixed up. So over here, you do still have a 6-cylinder motor in the 450. In the 24, is going to put out around 370 horsepower. Over here in the last generation, in the 20, you're still going to have that 6-cylinder, and that one's putting out around 360. We'll start with the exterior since we're here. On the 24, you have a different grille here, and it's a different bumper here as well. So if you look over here to the 20, you see that there's a line that goes through the front there, and here you kind of have these individual pods, for lack of better terms, which I actually really like the styling hue of that, and I think it's a pretty solid look. That's the new grille. Yep. Front facing camera still located there below your star there on the front. Sure, headlights there still shining away for you. Then we come over here to the 20 model. So you're gonna have these double bars, and mind you, these are the same exterior trim package. I have a sport line 24, but I don't have a sport line last gen, so bear with me on that. Try to keep them as comparable as possible. So you see you have these, still have the two side pods there, but they're connected here for some ventilation there in the middle. That front facing cameras there underneath the big star logo. So from this standpoint, the grills are going to be your biggest giveaway. The shape of the lights come off a little different if you're looking through the camera, but they in person seem to be more similar than they are different. Just personal opinion there. So over here on the 20, you have a 21-inch wheel here, 5-spoke twin there, and then over here same wheel. So again, another reason why I picked both of these is because they are very similar in build, like literally down to the interior. I don't know if you can really see, but those are some of the exterior differences. Let's make our way back around to the back. This one just doesn't have the running board, but this one does. I actually just noticed that the 20 has the running board. So we come back here to the back, and you're going to notice another difference with the tail lights. So it's kind of hard here in the sun, but you have these kind of like 3 pods here on this rear tail light on the 24. And then we move over here to kind of a more double bubble setup on the 20-year model. And like I said, the sun kind of makes this a little more difficult to see. I do apologize for that. But yeah, the tail lights, different designs here on the 24. Like I said, give you another look at those wheels, which are the same. Like I said, I try my very best to pick very similar builds so that, you know, we could get a really even comparison here. Only other difference on this one is just the 24 is finished here in the polar white, and then the 20 is finished in the diamond white, which from this angle, I'm not sure if the camera picks it up, but it's a little bit different. So let's jump on the interior, take a look at some of those interior differences. All right, so now we got everybody powered on. I'm gonna step into the 2024 first. So come on through and let's take a look. And as you open the door, you're gonna be met with familiarity as far as your GLS goes. So you have the pano roof there, third row back there in the back. You have your captain's chairs here with your controls there on the door. You're able to move the seat around to get comfortable. Hop back in here. Your climate controls there. Very, very spacious, as you can imagine. Third row's also very nice. Very spacious. You got some USB-C plugs back there for your phones or whatever devices you may need charged. So look up into the front there. So we'll hop out of this and see how easily we can hop over here into the pre-loved 2020. So like I said, very similar. Both have the macchiato beige interior. We hop in here and you have same setup in here. Very similar dash appearance. Your rear climate there still. I have both the windows open, so if you see things flying in or keeping the breeze going, and it's actually really nice in here. So the MB UX up there. Show you that third row back there again. More USB-C plugs, cup holders back there as well. So let's hop out again and I'll show you one of the bigger differences. Actually, I'll show you from outside. So in the 24, she's not happy because I have the key, just turn it off. But in the 24, you have this new steering wheel shape here. So you get the flat button layouts here, the kind of touchpad, move around. But we go to our home screen, and in here, you're gonna notice that the display is the same size all the way across the board, but your graphics are different. So the shape of your icons, the way they move on the screen is a little different than the last generation. So you get this new off-roading setup where you can see all the positioning of your vehicle. Something that's really cool over here is if we go home, y'all have seen this before, so you're able to pull up the full map there. And you know, if you want your passenger to be able to see where you are as well, there you go, you pull up the map over there too. Beautiful wood trim in here. Macchiato beige interior, very comfortable seats. This beautiful wood trim here. Your ride height adjustment there, map, nav, radio, camera controls, all the likes of past generation. So keep in mind this steering wheel, because we're going to hop into the 20 and I'm going to show you that this is different from this. So here we're in the pre-loved 2020. So as you can see, your graphics here, they're slightly different from those of the 24. Still have, you know, all the same functionality. You don't have that off-road screen in this one. And then over here, you can go to your maps, and it's going to be a reskinned map. So you do get a user interface update here. This one does also have, you know, an open face wood, which is nice, a little bit darker. This one does have the wood steering wheel, wood and leather steering wheel. In comparison to, I didn't think you could see it from here, but I tried it anyway. But in comparison to the 24, but yeah, full panel roof there. And I personally think that the differences are noticeable once you know what to look at. If you look at the steering wheel, you see that you have actual buttons here, but you do still have that trackpad in the middle, but you have physical clicky buttons here as opposed to just the touchpad in the 24. Climate controls there, all your vents. Just turn the music up when I'm trying to do that. So yeah, which steering wheel do you like best? I have my thoughts, but I want to know y'all's. What do y'all think is the better steering wheel? So there you have it. That is I would say a brief rundown on kind of the differences between the 24 and the 20 GLS. One thing I just kind of thought about is that I forgot to mention that this is a refresh. This is an update. So you're not going to get the big character changes. So the grille is really the biggest difference as far as looks go. But it's still an update. This was the newest design from the 19 to the 20 versus that of the 24. So that's kind of a cool little, cool little comparison. But to me personally, I think that with the updated tech or the reskinned tech, you still get the same driving appeal. You still get the same comfort and luxury. It's still a GLS no matter which generation it is. This GLS generation did a lot of things well. This one just continues the legacy, I would think. So let me know what you all think below. I got both of them with the daytime run lights on. Cool little shot here. But let me know what you all think. Do you like the kind of more new / older look, or do you like the all new refresh on the GLS? I personally think that, you know, it didn't stray too far away, especially with it being, you know, an update. So I think there's a lot of things here that I like. I love the appearance, I love the front end. I love the comfort of the GLS. I love the fact that on a long trip, on a short trip, it just gets everything done, and you can take the entire family along with you. So once again, guys, thank you all so much for coming along. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Peace. I know I'm doing it to myself, but let's see if it works. Oh my God, okay, it did it. All right, let's go. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2. Can we go 2 for 2? Ah, let's go 2 for 2. Yes.